All right, Alex. Give us some tea. You were given 4 days for this challenge, and today is the final day.
Today is the final day, yes. Um, well, so uh I finished like a version of it and I sent it out to the tribe. And I think it looks pretty good. Um, it was, I will say, just a little annoying that like me and Tommy were basically the ones that planned out the entire thing, even though we like said in the tribe chat, hey, let's plan it around this time, and mostly everyone was like, yeah, sure, and then like nobody hopped on. Uh, so that was a little annoying, but um, on the bright side, hopefully, like people are gonna see like, hey, because I like helped plan and edited the entire thing. Don't vote me out if we lose, um, which would be kind of nice. But yeah, we got something set up. I think it's pretty funny. Um, I don't know who the hosts are, but hopefully they like dick jokes because it's just all dick jokes pretty much. Um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we have a chance of winning immunity, which be really weird if we won immunity. I don't think we've won immunity before. It's crazy.
Well, speaking of winning, if the Encrypt folder wins immunity and you guys head into your first ever recycling bin of the season, who would be on the top of the list as far as you want to see gone?
I mean, Jesse, it's pretty easy to do because although somebody like Lauren would probably be less helpful later down the line, voting out Jesse causes like the least rift uh between that group, and especially right now because we're like the only ones there, so we can only sort of rely on each other until the merge happens. So we're in a good enough position where if we lose, we can vote out Jesse, still have the numbers, and then if we lose again, we can just vote out whoever got sent to us from the other tribe. I do want to make it clear. I don't necessarily want to stick with that four all the way like to the end. I think that like somebody like Corey and then people on the other side like maybe Nick or Jazzy. I honestly don't remember who's on the other.
You got Jazzy, Nick, Bruce, Morgan. I
Right.
think.
Okay. Oh yeah, Chris Ann. Okay. Oh, and Tanner. I'm gonna have to see like I got all I like if he's still in the game, it's gonna be at least beneficial to hit him up and say like, "Hey, I hope you're doing good. Let's not go for each other." Because you never know with Tanner in games. It could be a little spicy. Um, However, when they do merge, I think I'm more interested in trying to figure out what's going on the other tribe because as we've seen from the like different vote counts, there doesn't seem to be really any like uniformity or like singular thought going on, which is good because that's always like an area to attack. Um, I forget what the question was. Yeah, Jesse probably would be the one going out. She'd probably feel hurt by it because we said we would stick together, but it's the game. Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Um, I had a question, but it slipped my head.
Oh, I could talk about the captain thing.
That's what it was. Okay, so we are now to our fourth round,
Right.
and the pattern has been great. We won, but we keep losing people. What's the
Yes.
speculations on this captain's twist?
I think everyone is purely looking at it. as whoever like we're just looking at his at face value as far as whoever gets voted captain goes to the other tribe, and then um, like that's it. They're just part of the new tribe. It's very possible that I don't know the captains get like some sort of advantage, especially given the vote counts. How like one time it was like one more than normal, and one time it was one less than normal. Um, so like I'm sure there's something there, especially because I don't think like the idol hunt um suggests the possibility of any like other advantages in the way. So that's very possible, or very possibly a way to get other advantages. The good thing is if that is something that happens, we voted Susie captain. I feel like she would tell me if we win today, she becomes captain and goes to the other tribe. And then if we make merge, I feel like if she got an advantage, she would tell me something about that. Um, hopefully. I mean, we'll see. Which is nice. I don't necessarily want to be responsible for anything like that, so I'm gonna try to steer clear of being captain. Um, for a really long time. If nothing else for this round, I'm just proud of myself that uh I was able to, because like at the beginning of the day when we were voting for captains, everyone was like, okay, so we're voting Jesse, right? And then I was like, okay, but what if we didn't? And then I was able to convince like four people to vote differently, which felt great. I was proud of myself. Um, but yeah, Susie's captain now. Should go to the other tribe. I think she'll be okay if it gets to that.
Okay. Um, I have a question from the VL.
Lovely.
How are you enjoying the game?
I'm having a good time. Um, I it is like literally the only thing that I am not a fan of right now is like losing people because I do like playing these games in order to talk to people to like get to know people. And at this point, it's like I'm staying. It's like I'm staying with like the same people at this point. But like I like the challenges. I like the theme. Gonna hack my way to the top. You know how it is. Um, yeah, I'm having a good time.
Okay. Actually sparked a question in mind when you mentioned it. So, last round after the recycling bin, we said that there was an announcement, but instead the announcement was your next immunity challenge. So, has
And
been
like I didn't
has
like that. Sorry.
has there been talks that there would actually be a swap in the near future or a merge?
Well, that's what
It,
we thought the announcement was. And I think you know that. Um, well, okay, so if there is a swap next round, it would be 13, which honestly it makes sense for a merge instead of a swap. But like if there was a swap, 13 is a weird number to do it. I'm sure things got I'm sure things like might have gotten complicated because Lewis had to walk from the game, but like a 7-6 split would be interesting. Um, I feel like that's like the only possibility of that happening. Uh, I don't know. I think it's interesting, at least, to have like us lose people and then go over to the other side in the event of a swap, because um, now that I think about it, the people that would become captain might be better equipped to be in a swap because they'll have connections from everyone on both tribes. So like Corey is someone I could say was probably going to be in the best position in a swap. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm really just curious to see what would happen after this round. It's either going to be merge. I feel like it's either going to be merge or one more and then merge, but we'll see.
Okay. Another question from the VL. Do you ever want to be captain?
I was playing around with the idea of it for this round, but um, so like my idea, like, because the idea was like to preserve the four while also keeping Jesse like out of the loop completely. So while I was thinking, oh, I could be captain and then just get sent over, and then I give myself that advantage. But at the same time, Jessie would never want me to be captain because she wants to stick with me for right now. So in order to like have her, because my thoughts are in this game when people like get comfortable and things are going their way, they're not going to think too much about things that are going on. So if things are going Jesse's way, then or like an example of things going Jesse's way would be whoever she wants to be captain becoming captain, especially because she voted for Lewis last time and then Jonah became captain. So she wanted Susie, so I had to convince Susie to be captain, and she was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" After a little, after a little while. So do I ever want to be captain? Only if it'll cause the least amount of trouble with the people I'm aligned with right now. However, though, if being a captain does give me an advantage, then no, I do not want to be captain. I am playing this game in order to not have any advantages. I'm not playing that game. So there's that.
Okay. That is all the questions I have for you today. Before we end the recording, do you want to any? Is there anything else you want to add to your confessional?
Um, if Jesse has the idol, I'm gonna be like super impressed. Um, I feel like it's either. Well, it said it wouldn't be rehidden, and I because I'm trying to think of because I'm also trying to think of where the idol is. Lewis is like probably most likely to have had it, and I'm assuming if he walked because he walked from the game, if he were to, I don't know if you can confirm or deny that. Not if he had it, but if somebody had the idol and they walked from the game, it wouldn't be rehidden.
The rules says what it says.
Well, then let's check the rules then. Okay. Idols, 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 idols. Okay. Um, all idols will not be rehidden after it has been used slash voted out with it. Okay. See, because Lewis didn't use an idol or get voted out with an idol. Left from the game. I'm gonna assume voted out with it. No, I'm not gonna assume. Okay, so
If a
hold
hypothetical,
on.
if a player, okay, I'm gonna use applause. If I had quit the game and I had the idol goes out the game as well.
Uh, just to be sure.
Meaning the idol will not be rehidden. If that's the basic answer right there.
Okay, but just to be, I believe you, but just to be sure. I'm sorry. Yay. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, I just had to check. All right. All that aside, it could still be out there, and Jesse could have it. So do I want to throw a vote on like Susie? I don't know. I'll have to think about it when it comes down to it. But yeah, that's all I got for this round.
Okay.